I know y'all can barely see me, but I wanted to come on here and say they didn't got rid of Don Lemon, child. They didn't got rid of Don Lemon, honey. CNN was like, you got to go. And then didn't even like tell him to his face. Like they couldn't tell him to his face that he had no. They weren't gonna tell him to his face because they figure if we tell him to his face, he is going to act his color for sure. So they was like, nah, tell his agent to tell him that he done been fired. They could have told him that Friday. They didn't even have to let him get off work and then, get ready to come to work and then get to work and be like, you don't work here. They didn't have to do him like that. They could have told him that mess last week or whatever. You see how they be doing us? But see, Don Lemon unfortunately brought all this stuff on himself because I think he forgot who he was. I think he thought that he was a little bit more light skinned than what he actually was. I think he forgot. I think he forgot he was black. And they got him. They popped him. But to me, I know Don Lemon can start. He has a following. He has a huge following. He can start a podcast, do his own show. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna pick up Don Lemon. Now it ain't gonna be CNN money, but it's gonna be good. Don Lemon can do his own thing. I'm not gonna say he don't need CNN because I'm pretty sure that was a nice chunk of change. Nice, okay. But honey, they done let Don Lemon go, child. And let me say this too. People, if you have not experienced Ruth Chris or any steakhouse above the Sizzler or Black Angus or something like that, I would really, I'm telling you to please do. Because places like Brazilian steakhouses and Ruth Chris and Fleming's. I don't know if you have uh, Ruth Chris is all over. I'm not really sure if Fleming's is. But I think Morton's or something is kind of on the same level, and that's in other places. I know Ruth Chris is in different areas because I've seen it. I've seen other YouTubers do videos in various places going to Ruth Chris, but it is a very good cut of meat cooked to excellence. This is not Sizzler's rubbery steaks cooked in microwave or however Sizzler steaks are already cooked and they just recook them. Like we legit had to wait for a while for them to cook that tomahawk steak. But they told us from the gate that it's such a large cut of meat, it was going to take a while for them to cook it. It's a nice experience. The restaurant is nice. It's a nice experience, and it is a very nice cut of meat. I mean, you pay for what you get. It ain't Sizzler, okay? It's not cheap. The tomahawk steak is not a cheap steak. It's an expensive steak, but it was my husband's birthday, and he is worth it. But I did have some people ask, was it good? This was our second time there. This wasn't our first time there. The first time we went, though, we sat at the bar because we didn't have a reservation. This time we did have a reservation, so we had the full on experience. I mean, if you enjoy steak, if you like a good steak, you're going to love this place. If you don't like steak, it's a steak house. I mean, they do have fish, and I don't know if they have chicken. I think they have chicken. But they do have some dishes other than steak, but it's a steak house. So of course their specialty is the steak. And yeah, it's worth it. It's expensive, but it's worth it, if you like steak. I like steak. If I could eat steak every day, I probably would. I know that it would kill my digestion. I would never do that, but I like steak. My husband is not really a steak person. He did order steak for his birthday, but normally when we go out, I'm the steak person and he's the salmon. So he decided to get steak for his birthday. So that's it. I just wanted to say that Don Lemon is gone, and some other dude got fired from that other station. I want to say MSNBC, but it's not that. It's whatever the other station is, and I don't know really know who he is, so I don't want to talk about him. But I know he got fired too. It was like two folks got fired today. So that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow. I think tomorrow we might, if I'm in a good mood, we'll do some readings. If not, we'll do something else. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye.